Hey guys, it's Annie Margarita Yang back with another video for you today. Today, I want to explain how to find your signature scent. This is something that I have struggled with for quite a long time. I've always wanted to buy perfume, but I didn't know how to buy perfume. Like, how do I find a scent that I really like? How do people normally find their signature scent? And I asked people and they told me that they simply use what someone else gave them as a gift, right? That's a common answer. They're just like, well, I smelled this one bottle and I liked it. But then I asked them, how many did you smell? I don't know. I smelled like maybe two or three before deciding I want to buy this specific bottle of perfume. So I was kind of like, well, I don't like a lot of perfumes. Right. So here's my struggle. Maybe you have the same struggle as me. And I'm also going to explain like why this is so important, I think, to find your signature scent. So I've been trying to work on my outer appearance, right? Because I really think while it's important to be really good at what you do, if you really want to get to the next stage in your career, you can only go so far if you only focus on your actual skill set. You also need to work on the packaging, like your outer packaging. So if you think of yourself as a present, you are a gift to the world, but we need to put you in pretty wrapping paper, right? We need to make you really attractive to other people. So that way you get more opportunities in business and in getting a job. So, this is all about the 5-day job search. And one of the things I said in the book is I really wanted to take the time to work on my appearance. And last year, my focus was I wanted to work on my signature scent. This is something that was a goal of mine last year. And I really wanted to do this, but I just didn't know how to do it, right? And the reason why is because I actually had a colleague at this old real estate agent office that I used to work for. And she had just started working there as a real estate agent. And I remember on her first day in the office, all of the guys in the office were like, oh my God, did you see the new girl? She's so pretty. Like all the guys were like fawning over her. And then when I finally saw her face, I was like, oh yeah, she is, quite attractive, right? But it's not just that. Like my what left me an impression of her wasn't her looks at all. Even though the guys really like how she looked, it was that like when she came up to me, like you could literally like just smell flowers and oranges. Like she just smelled so good. She smelled fresh. She smelled fresh and clean. And I really enjoyed being in her presence because she smelled so good. And I was surprised by that because normally I hate fragrance. Like my whole life before I met her, actually, I hated fragrance with a passion. Like, I'm just like, you have perfume on, please stay far away from me because it makes me feel nauseous. But when I met her and I smelled her hair, I smelled like everything. I was like, oh my God, she smells so good. I want to be near her all the time, right? So that's why this is something I wanted to work on because she left such an impression on me. And I got inspiration from her. I wanted to model after that. What did I do? So last year I walked into, I think it was a fragrance outlet, and like perfume's expensive. You can spend like $100, $200 on a bottle of perfume. I really only want to make one purchase. Like I just want to buy one bottle of perfume. I don't want to buy like I don't know a whole bunch just to figure out which ones I like, or like buy a whole bottle only to figure out like I like it for a week and then I don't like it after that. So I walked into a fragrance outlet. I told the clerk I was like, I've never bought perfume in my life. I hate sniffing perfume. It makes me feel nauseous. I feel sick. I get a headache. Um, but I want to try. I want to try because maybe what I didn't like was cheap perfume or like I don't know, maybe some people just have a poor sense of taste and refinement because like this girl who worked in my office, like she smelled good. So maybe it's not that I hate all perfume, I just hate most perfumes and I just have to find the one that I actually like. And this store that I went to, it smelled terrible in there because it smelled like they had secondhand smoke in there. Like I went in and I was like, ugh, it smelled like somebody has been smoking in there for years. I don't know if that's true, but it literally smelled like cigarette smoke in there. Okay, mixed in with perfume. That's what it smelled like. And then I asked the clerk, I was like, "Can you, show me what's popular?" And then I tried a few. He gave me like 3 to try. And then I was like, "So how do I try some more? How do I figure out what I like?" He's like, "Well, you could always just, some customers like to come in once a week or once a month. They like to try new things. They might not buy something, but they'll try like maybe 3 or 5 every time they visit." And I was like, "Yeah, but I really want to buy a perfume like now. Like I want to figure out my signature scent." And, I tried a few and I wasn't really totally in love with any of them. I was just like kind of like, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It didn't leave like a lasting impression on me, and I felt so disappointed. So I wonder if this is you. If you're trying to figure out your signature scent and you're just not sure what to do, then I'm gonna explain how I did it because I did manage to find a solution that worked for me. So what I did was I found this website. It's called microperfumes.com. And on this site, you can buy like a sample of perfume. It's like a vial of perfume. I think the vials come like you see this like tip of my lead pencil here, right? Just this part that moves, this part that clips to people's pocket on their shirt. The vial size that it comes in is like literally this small, okay? And they range, right? One vial could be $8, could be $5. Basically, what I did on this site is I sorted it. I was in the women's perfume section and I sorted it from best selling because I was like, well, if it's best selling or top rated, I don't remember what I did. It was either best selling or top rated, something very, whatever's popular. And then I literally just opened all of these in a brand new tab. Like I just like did this, um, and then I just added it all to my shopping cart. I got the sample vial. I added all of them. I added like 100 was I'm gonna show you my order, so you guys are gonna think I'm ridiculous. So I actually I ordered 101 samples, and the original price of the order was actually $600. I was actually like quite embarrassed. I was kind of ashamed. I was like, I couldn't believe I spent $600 on vials of sample perfume, right? Like, but I got a discount. I got a 30% off discount. I waited until it was 4th of July weekend last year to place an order. They were running a sale. It was like 30% off everything. And then I was like, that's a great deal. So I just like started adding everything to my cart. So after the discount, I really paid $447, which I think is a great price for the amount of perfume that I bought, guys. Because, like, I literally bought, look at all this perfume that I bought, okay? You don't have to be extreme like me, but what I really wanted was like a one and done. I just want to try all of these and never try them again for the rest of my life. I just want to find the one perfume that I like that I just want to keep using again and again for the rest of my life. So that's why I bought so many. You don't have to be extreme. You could buy maybe 10 at a time. That's a bit more reasonable, or 15 or 20. Just, some people think I'm a bit too extreme. So that's why I'm saying this. What they're running right now, like buy one travel spray, get one 50% off. I don't think that's a good deal. So you might want to like just keep checking this website, again and again. Just keep checking it every day to see finally whether they have a good sale that they're running. Maybe, definitely for sure, if you wait until a major holiday in the United States, then there's definitely going to be maybe a 25% off or a 30% off, so that you can get a good deal. So then after I got 100 sample vials of perfume, I smelled like maybe 10 a day. So I would eat my lunch and then I would like smell 10 a day. I would like sniff coffee beans after each one to reset my nose. And then I just tried and tried. And I surprisingly, so yeah, there's a lot of perfume I don't like, right? I didn't like actually about 60 of them. I thought they were obnoxious. I was just like, "Oh my gosh, this smells disgusting." Like it's a kind of perfume that just it is that kind of perfume that just makes me feel so sick when I pass somebody. But the other 40, like surprisingly, I'm like, "Wow, actually this is quite enjoyable." But like some of them were just too sweet or too strong, and then I was just like some of these are actually just too feminine, and I actually feel like I'm not the kind of person that can just smell like roses all the time, right? Because of my personality, I could be a bit intense. It just doesn't go with my personality. And then finally, I found this one. It was, let's see, Aqua. So I found Aqua di Gio. So this is not the same Aqua di Gio that is available at Sephora. This is the older version that originally came out. I think it was in 2000. So this is actually not available for sale in person. This version, it smells really nice. It smells like when I first smelled it, I actually asked myself, did I accidentally buy a cologne? I was like, this smells like cologne. It doesn't smell like perfume. And then I checked again. I was like, yeah, this is a perfume, right? And so I was like, yeah, I actually quite like this. It smelled like a mix of feminine and masculine, and I feel like that goes with my personality because I'm very assertive. I'm not like the most like I just don't let people push me around. I'm just not that kind of woman that people normally think of when they think of woman. So I felt like this matched my personality. I really wanted something that went well with me. Right. So I then after I tried the sample vial, I was like, I quite like this, but I'm not really sure it would smell nice on me. So I didn't want to spend $70 on an entire bottle. So then I bought the travel spray. So that's what I recommend you do. Like if you find a sample vial that you like, then instead of buying the whole bottle, you can actually try it out by buying the travel spray first. And then if you like that, then you can spend your money on the actual full size version. So that's my advice to you guys on how to find your signature scent if you're struggling just like I was. This is a solution that worked for me, and I hope this helps you guys. If you enjoy this content, please remember to subscribe to my channel. YouTube has been censoring my videos these days, so if you want to get in touch with me, and I want to be able to always be able to contact you, I don't want to be just like pushed down by an algorithm that doesn't want my videos to be shown. You can add me on Signal. My personal cell phone number is 806-544-2929. Signal is a secure messaging app, so if you message me on Signal, download the app on your phone, message me on Signal, then the messages between you and me are end-to-end encrypted, so the government can't even read the messages between us. So that's why I say reach out to me. I'm always open to phone calls, texts, any questions, and yeah, that's all. And I will see you guys probably not tomorrow, probably not the day after because I'm traveling. So I'll probably see you guys next week. Take care.